A millionaire is a flex for anyone who grew up in the 20th or 21st century. It's a flex because there are a lot of people trying to take your place at a table of millionaires. And if you're not careful, you could fall off a lot of charts if you make a bad financial move. Having said that, we can all agree that becoming a millionaire is not easy. Ask any millionaire how they got their first $1 million, and they will tell you it wasn't easy. People who have been able to move up the social ladder are always respected and looked up to. In honor of Dan Pena's hard work and dedication, we'd like to tell you his story. A story about how Dan Pena made his $500 million fortune. However, before we begin our countdown, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Who is Dan Pena? Daniel Stephen Pena Sr. was born in Jacksonville, Florida on August 10, 1945. He was raised in East Los Angeles, California by a good family that came from Guadalajara, Mexico. His strict father was a veteran of both World War I and the Korean War, a CIA officer and a lead investigator in the RFK murder case in 1968. Dan Pena is a financial analyst, philanthropist, author, motivational speaker, and businessman. He tried to move up the social ladder and became a well-known person in society by any legal means possible. This Mexican-American business expert is one of the most successful high-performance business coaches in the world. Dan Pena started Quantum Leap Enterprises and has helped a lot of people with his QLA method. He is known as the $50 billion man. Pena has been able to make a lot of millionaires with his QLA method. His reputation as a notorious entrepreneur earned him his nickname, the $50 billion man. He finished his high school at Reseda in 1963 and then went to San Fernando Valley State College School of Business Administration and Economics. In 1971, he got a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Now that we know who Dan Pena is, let's look at his life and how he got to be worth $500 million. From finance to oil, Pena's illustrious career. After Dan Pena graduated from college in 1971, he started out in real estate. For a few years, he worked as a sales rep at Payne, Weber, Jackson & Curtis, and Bear Stearns & Co., two Wall Street investment banking firms. Later, Pena would become the CEO and president of Kennedy Industrial Incorporated, a company with a large portfolio of real estate at the time, and the chairman of JPK Industries Incorporated, a company that explores, drills, produces, and refines oil and gas. On his website, it says that Pena's knowledge helped JPK bring in $50 million in just 3 years. He would later become the president of Great Western Resources Incorporated, a Texas-based natural resources company that focuses on oil and gas exploration and production as well as mining. In 1982, he started this company with just $820, and in 1984, it was listed on the London Stock Exchange. In 1992, the shareholders of the company backed a move to get rid of him as president. He had only been in charge for 10 years. Pena was furious about this, so he went to court and sued the company for firing him. After he won the case, he was given $3.3 million in compensation. Great Western Resources Incorporated was sold in 1997, and Pena was the person who owned the most shares of the company. He made a lot of money from the sale and put the money into another business. Pena's legacy, Quantum Leap Advantage. Dan Pena's nickname, the $50 billion man, comes from the fact that he made a program called Quantum Leap Advantage, QLA, which helps people learn how to reach their goals. Pena has been teaching this system to entrepreneurs from all over the world for almost 30 years, and he has a lot of success stories to show for it. Dan Pena is called the $50 billion man even though he's not a billionaire. This is because his teachings have helped other people make billions of dollars. In Guthrie Castle, Dan Pena holds seminars for which tickets cost more than $25,000. His QLA system has helped many entrepreneurs succeed in many areas of their lives. It is based on the idea that every person is connected to a higher power or force, and that using that power can help any person reach their goals. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others too. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.